I am live. How about that? We are getting close. Popped into. Oh, thank you very much, Carrie. Thank you for coming in. Snake Bite, hello there. How you doing? Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a great weekend. I am having a great weekend. It is. It is good. 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 Hey, Water Possibilities. Good to see you. Can y'all hear me okay? Cool, cool. Okay, good. Okay, just making sure. That is good. Water Possibility, good to see you. Glad you're here. Snake Bite, thank you, thank you. Water Possibility, Master Blaster, good to see you. Matt Wing, we have the president in the house. Hello, president.
Oh my. So, yep.
That looks like an AI picture right there, brother.
I don't know. I think that she's probably uh, heavier on top than that. Probably.
I mean, she looks like a double D there.
So who knows?
I I don't look at her in that way by any means.
Well, so I guess you heard that uh, the favor lost, so that's the way it is. But they did play tough the first half, but I gotta admit that Atlanta team is pretty good. So
Now, which game you talking about? You talking about Atlanta?
yeah, yeah, they're
Oh,
pretty good.
that was a heartbreaker right there. You know what? Hey, Robert Kemp, Beto, good to see y'all. Thanks for coming in, Master Blaster. You know, the calls, I couldn't believe that she got fouled out.
Oh no, Caitlin didn't foul out. She just got taken out of the fourth quarter, most of that quarter, but she didn't foul out. She only had, I think, she only had.
Five fouls.
Yeah, they get six in the pros. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think she had five in one game, and I think she had three in the other game. So, but it was that one girl just basically stepped on her foot and fell down, and they called a foul on Clark, and she did not lay any hands on her.
I know that really upset me. You know, I think that was her fourth foul too, or something like that, or
Yeah,
five.
yeah, they could have challenged it, and they didn't. And then Boston picked up five fouls in the last game, and they could have challenged that one. And I think they could have won, and they didn't that one. So, and you can't afford to lose Boston because she's really the only consistent big player they have.
Yep, yep,
And so you got to use challenge if they're there, use them.
yep, exactly. I like Boston. She pretty good center.
Well, they're putting her more out in the perimeter. The ideal thing for Indiana would be get you an enforcer center inside. You know, like really like 6'6", 6'7", and then have Boston move around where she comes
That'd
in.
be a pretty tall order, man. You think about that, 6'6", a
Yeah,
woman.
they got them. And then have Boston move in and out, like go out on the perimeter and come in sometimes. That way you wouldn't know for sure what she's going to do. Then
Yep,
then you get more targets for Clark to hit, and then you have Mitchell that can shoot pretty well. So you'd have more weapons if you did that.
right,
And
right, exactly.
Cunningham needs to start. She's been averaging double digits. So and Hull don't score any points. That's the problem with Hull. Yeah, she gives you energy. She knocks balls loose. She keeps balls alive. She does all that stuff, but she doesn't score points consistently, and so you're not getting any points from that position.
Right, right. Hey, Matt, Michael, thank you for coming in. Dean, thank you for coming in. I appreciate Robert Kemp. Give y'all a hi. Thank you. Appreciate it. So
So
it's been a pretty busy week for me this week, and so I've had a lot of extra stuff I've had to do. So Michael's in the house. Michael 4135. So yeah, we're gonna give a water possibility. You going after a 1 ounce Liberty? No, I am not. I'm gonna do a mail call. The only gold coin that I bought that I wanted, and I'm probably about 15 minutes. I'll do a mail call, and also too, I got a few of these, and let me turn my camera on. I want to show everybody this. All right, this here's a little bit bigger bar, and I'm going to be giving these away periodically, and so maybe once a month I'll throw this in on one of the Sunday deals. But this is we're going to do it today, and so it's a bigger gold bar than I normally give away. So we'll do that today.
Is that a 1/10 gram?
Yes, it is.
Oh man, that's the money there.
Yep, and so we're going to do that once a month. So everybody, mark my words. We're gonna you'll have to get in there, Mr. Presidente.
Well, I'm winning right now. There's an auction it's starting to end, and it looks like I'm going to get that silverware. So I expect some silver in there, and if there's silver spoons or silver forks, the other lot has silver forks in it. So it would have to be silver sterling silver forks. And then, So the best lots, I'm still winning. So I'll go. I've been eyeing that to see what happens. But
David's still waiting for his. If you don't get that thing in a week, let me know. I'm going to I'll do a tracking on that thing, David. And so you should have it by now. It's been quite a while. I mailed that off a couple of weeks ago or so, or a week. Well, I guess that thing been sitting in my car for a while. So.
I won some 30 caliber.
Really?
Brand new 30 caliber load. Now, can an AR-15 shoot that?
No.
You don't think so?
If it's a 30 caliber, I think that's for an M1 carbine.
Okay.
Yeah, totally different cartridge. Now, I tell you what, I have an M1 carbine, and if you want to sell it, I'm all over it, brother. Is it a box of 50?
No, it's a box of
20.
Yeah, it's 20. Wait a minute, I'll show you one of them. So
okay.
Yeah, it's like it's not as big as a 9mm. It's short of that. Bigger than a 22. So I don't know. It's a weird size. I said, well,
a 30 caliber. There must be. Are you sure it's 30 caliber?
Yep, what it says on it.
That's not a cartridge for an M1. That's got to be a. Let me see the back end of it. I cannot read it. Hold it right there. Your camera's got to focus. That's a pistol cartridge.
30 cal. Sure. It's a hollow point.
Yeah, it's a pistol cartridge. I thought that was an M1 carbine. M1 carbines are hard to come across.
So what's a 30 caliber pistol like? It's like a target, just a target gun, or?
I'm not familiar with a 30 caliber pistol. Are those American made?
Let me see. Spear, SPEER.
Okay, Spear. Yeah, that's American.
Godot. Number one choice in law enforcement, it says. So when did the law enforcement?
That looks like a 40 caliber is what that is. You sure that's not a 40?
20 of 30 super carry. I think they says 30 caliber on the actual bullet. Okay. It's kind of weird. I have never had these before, and I go, dang, what would that fit?
I thought it'd be a 30 caliber for like an M1 carbine. So those have a look of their own. So that's definitely not what I need. I'll have to look that up because I don't know what that is for sure.
Super 30, yeah.
Super 30.
That's what they are. Super 30, Godot.
Let me look that up real quick. I'm really kind of curious about
number one choice in law enforcement. and they splatter because it shows where the bullet hit, and it looks like a clover. So hollow points.
Let me even look that up.
I have bullets that are like.
That gives you a 9mm level stopping power, but a slimmer size, allowing for a higher magazine capacity. I'll be damned. Smith & Wesson makes that caliber. Oh, really? That's interesting. That's very interesting. I'm going to do a little bit more about it, but that'll fit my M&P EZ and my M&P 2, and so Smith & Wesson MP Shield it'll fit. So holds 15 rounds. Wow, that's interesting. I have never saw those or shot them. Nighthawk Custom 911 Premium Custom Grade. I bet it is. I'm looking here for the spear. I'm not seeing a spear brand on that, but Blazer and Federal, Remington makes it. Gold Dot. Make it a little bigger. Okay, I just learned something. I did not know that. That's interesting. That is so you could put that in my 9mm and it would shoot.
Apparently.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, I know it. I saw him. I go, what the heck?
I know. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Like, what the heck? Hey, Zardoff, good to see you. Thank you. Thank you.
I've got the bullets that they used to put on their helmets, a clip, and I guess they're from Korea. I've got some of those.
So are you talking about the ARs?
No. This is the I guess bolt rifles.
Bolt?
Yeah, that they use in Korea. They had them on a lot of times on their helmet, and then they hit their helmet with them, and then put them in. I got quite a few of those I picked up over the years. I doubt if they shoot. I doubt if they would.
I'll be darned. Because I know AR-15s and M16s and M4s, you have to do that sometimes to get them all to one side after they're loaded, if you've had them in your pouch.
I got weird stuff. That's all. I get the weirdest stuff, and I get the weirdest silver. Like I'm bidding on now. I got a crochet hook, and it's sterling silver. I've already got one.
I'll be darned. Barbara's in the house. How you doing, Barbara? Good to see you. Beto's in the house.
Beto, what was he say? Nickel, would you ever buy an auction's Hitler's jewelry if it ever had some? Well, now I think all that's been accounted for. I don't think you're going to get anything Hitler anymore. I mean, it's big.
If you could, it'd be way expensive.
Oh yeah, even knowing he's despised, it's a highly collectible item. Anything with Hitler, even the postage stamps.
Yeah,
I've got some of those not used from with Hitler on it, and they get expensive.
I bet they do. Hey, Mark, how you doing? It's your birthday, Mark. Happy birthday there, Mr. Mark. That's awesome.
And
David's in the house. Do what?
There's Barbara. Hello, Barbara.
Yeah, Barbara's giveaway is going out. She should be getting it here pretty soon. I don't know. It depends on the mails. You can't depend on it much anymore.
What do you think about Trump announcing that the UK prime minister was going to resign before he got a chance to say he was going to resign? I didn't think he should have done that. I think that was just really bad. He shouldn't. Our intelligence knew he was going to quit, but he goes ahead and says it and gives the reasons why before he can announce it tomorrow.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah, he's stepping down. So
he needs to. He's doing a crappy job for that country.
Oh my! But I can't remember who's going to replace him. I guess they have to have a process to pick who's going to be a successor. But I think it's going to be somebody inside his party.
Maybe it'll be Winston Churchill.
Well, yeah, if you can bring him back in spirit.
They need somebody strong in that country. You know, the felon doesn't know what he's doing. Barb, I sometimes have to think that myself. I tell you.
Hi, Mark. I hope you're doing better.
Nickel, so you think denying Kamala would have made a better president? Hell no, Mark.
I don't know. I don't know what she would have done and didn't do. I don't think we would have had a war of Iran. I don't think that it would have been as many tariffs. So, but you would have got the social stuff with her, like everybody.
Oh yeah, and that's what we don't want.
Everybody sharing the same bathroom, and
yep.
You know, I mean, so that part I wouldn't have liked, but I don't think she would have been as extreme on a lot of things as Trump's done. Whether we'd be better off or not, I can tell you, I'm not for her when she runs as a Democrat. She is running again. And so I can't be for her. I like the Kentucky guy that's here, the governor. I think he's going to run. I like him a lot. I'd like to see Massey run as a Republican and maybe try to get the nomination. But, you know, anybody from Kentucky, because that helps me out. I would benefit from any president from Kentucky, Democrat or Republican. So
now, why would it help you out in Kentucky?
Because I'm so close to Louisville.
Oh,
okay. And so that is my market. So, and if they get in there, you got to assume they're going to be pro their home. You know, they're going to do a lot for their own state, and then that would boost Louisville. If you boost Louisville's market, it boosts our market over here. So I'll take Rand Paul, Massey, or the governor of Kentucky. I'll take any one of those for president.
What's wrong with J.D. Vance?
Oh man, he's getting set up. He ain't. Some say he's not even going to run.
You know who I think's going to run?
I think a bunch are going to run. I think there's going to be about 50 of them that run. But
well, this is you heard it from me, and I think Tulsi Gabbard's going to run.
Yeah, but will she run as a Republican, Independent, Democrat? What?
I think she's going to run as an independent.
Well, you know. The only thing about her is a lot of her principles that she talked about prior to working for Trump, she kind of backed up, gave into. So yeah. I don't like that part. But I think Big Ears there from Florida, I think he's going to run. I'm not for sure the governor of Florida is going to run. I'm not convinced he's going to. He might. Marco Rubio, yeah, he'll run. But they're setting it up. So, and I think one of Trump's sons is going to run. I think they're setting up.
You think one of his sons are going to run for president?
Yep, the middle one.
Wow.
He's looking into it. He's got a committee together already. Now, you have, what's the other? Oh, Vance. I think they're setting him up for the big fail. I mean, if these talks fall off, and it looks like they're going to, they're not going to sign the actual deal because Israel, they can't control Israel, and they're going nuts over there. I think.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's why I brought up some of the stuff today that we're going to talk about here in a little bit about what we're looking at as far as gas and oil and stuff like that. Yeah, Robert Kemp. Yes, Starmer is gone. We just get a new spoon for the same crock of shit. Way to go, Robert. I like that. It's the same thing here, Robert. It doesn't matter if you're Democrat or Republican or Independent. It's all from the same cut, you know?
Well, I think Vance will have to set out this time and maybe run the next one because, again, they've setting him up to take the blame if anything goes wrong, you know? And
like for Iran?
Yeah. Yeah.
See, yeah. I mean, he hasn't... He's not the one saying that the straits are open. I mean, when they said that, when I heard that this morning, I was thinking, oh, this ain't going to open. They're not going to open it up.
Yeah, it's closed now. It's closed.
Yeah.
Again.
And so think about what I'm fixing to say here. And I have a few, make sure they came through on my, if you go into, yeah, there it is. You go into my, I put it on my links and there is some headings on what I'm fixing to talk about. And it doesn't matter, Rocky. No one will attempt to take down our democracy and lie. Oh, I got to see this. Lie, like, and mofo more than anyone. You know, I can't disagree with you, Barbara. There is no silver lining anywhere up there. You said it, Rocky. Thank you, Silver Shelby. Now I want you to think about what. Now there's a link in on my front page. You'll have to drop it down for more on the page, and you can get the link. But we are getting dangerously low in our oil reserves here in the United States. And they've been feeding that oil to the people out here to try and keep gas prices down. It's dangerously low. Our strategic oil reserves are now lower than they were in 1981. And it's getting serious. So what I'm thinking, what Iran's going to try and do, they're going to try and make the world pay for what is going on with the United States and them being in there. And I think what they're setting us up for, if you think about it, because Iran is saying they're not going to open the straits. Every time they turn around, it's open. And he said, nope. They're setting us up for an actual boots on the ground invasion, because that's the only way they're going to be able to control all these missiles and stuff, drones and stuff like that Iran's got. Or you can only do so much from the air.
Right. So, you can't win a war from the air alone.
No. Whatever happened to good choices? Master Blaster, I don't agree with what's going on over at all. It's really sad because we do not have good choices. That's for sure. And
it takes tanks. You need tanks and armor to go in to capture something and control it and then defend it. And that's what it'll take. That's what they'll have to do. I mean, and it'll take a lot of men to do it. It'll be, some say they need 200,000. I don't know.
I think it's going to be more. That's a big country. Now, I think the people of Iran are going to be open arms to American GIs over there. I don't think it's going to be like invading a country they don't want, because the people of Iran want a regime change, and they're not getting it. They still got the same old people in charge over there, and they
well, it depends how long we stay. You know, we were welcomed in Iraq, and then all of a sudden we just stayed. Then they started turning on us.
Well, that country's bigger than Iraq.
Oh yeah.
Now, how long do you? Because when you think about it, now I'm going to put this out there, and everybody think about this. When the United States invaded Iraq, they had Kuwait, and they had Saudi Arabia, and a lot of those countries that they could bring in all the actual armor and everything and get ready to invade it. They cannot do that now that Afghanistan is not, they don't have that over there. So they can't go into Afghanistan, set up all the armor and all the GIs over there. It's going to be a water invasion. So you think about that. It'd be a huge taking. So I don't know how they're going to do it. I mean, I'm not a general. I have the same idiot in our government too. You know, Silver Shelby, I agree with you 100%. It's not good whatever they do, because I'm not for any type of war. And And I'm not for giving. And what I'm worried about, I think Iran already has a nuclear bomb. I mean, you think?
I think they have a crude one, very crude.
Yes, I do too. But they don't have the delivery system yet. Now, I've heard a lot of scuttlebutt about Chinese rockets coming into Ukraine, and they're going to be able to fire on the actual aircraft carriers. Now, they have some missiles that are supposed to be aircraft killers. And so that's one thing that I worry about is that. Even though they got them backed out away from the area out there, those missiles could go in there and knock out an aircraft carrier.
They go up and they come straight down and go right through the ship all the way through the ship.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think that I think if they don't have one, I think it'd be like a crude put together, freaky looking thing that they had, and I don't know, maybe even if it hit, it may not have the effect they want. But I mean, they could definitely do a dirty bomb. They could start doing those.
Yep, they could.
But I think that I think they will get a nuclear weapon one way or the other. I know North Korea offered to sell them some. They could always use more oil. And I think Pakistan offered for them to buy one from them. So they're going to get it. If they don't make it their own, they're going to buy one. I think now for sure they're going to.
See, I agree with you. They're going to get it. And I guarantee you where that's going to go. It's going to go to Israel. I guarantee it that'd be the first place. They can reach Israel. It's not that far from Iran to go to Israel. Now, could you imagine an atomic weapon of whatever they got going into Tel Aviv? Oh, that'd be crazy.
I think parts over Tel Aviv, it's pretty damaged now, but I think it will get destroyed in the near future.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not going to be good. And during the meantime, all this stuff is going down. Think about where our oil reserves are going down. And it would not surprise me if we're not going to be seeing actual gas lines. We're going to be starting to see shortages, especially diesel fuel, because all of our gas, oil, and stuff is going overseas right now. They're loading up the ships down in the Gulf of America, I think they call it now.
Well, one country's out of gas, and you ought to see the chaos. I can't remember what the name of the country is.
Indonesia.
Well, I know that they're fighting and protesting. And
Yep.
So what do you think will happen here?
Indonesia is totally out.
What do you think will happen here if we get completely out of gasoline and no stations have it? You can't go nowhere. You can't do nothing.
Right.
Americans don't have patience either. So
no. Yeah, they want gratification right now. So it really is. So it's really bad. So now this is something else I want to bring up too. Does anybody in the chat, or you can put out there if you are familiar with Enbridge? Does anybody know what Enbridge is? And I wanted to bring this up because I've been watching this pretty closely. It's been going on for close to a year now. Bikes are walked by a horde. There you go, Beto.
Oh, have you seen those? They are really trying to sell those bikes that are
electric.
Yes, they're all over.
They're really pushing them. Yes.
I see all kinds of ads on here for those now.
So I don't see anybody saying anything about Enbridge. I guess nobody knows what Enbridge is. Hey, Gen X. Yep, guessing Pipeline 5. Pipeline 5. Yeah. Let me go into a little bit of history here. And so Enbridge has been set up by the BRICS nations. And this is what's kind of scary about this whole thing about Enbridge, and the United States use Swiss bank to pay for all the oil and everything like that, and they go through and pay in dollars. Well, Enbridge is now, Rocky, I'm saying hello, dang. Oh, I thought I said hello to you. I'm sorry, Stephanie. I definitely saw you. I thought I said it. I saw when you first came in. Thank you for coming in. Hello, Steph.
Lucky Star's here.
Lucky Star. Hey, Lucky Star. Good to see you. I missed her. So, Enbridge is the same thing as what we use, Swiss. Now, Enbridge is being run by multiple central banks. And I got a list here. I got to look at everybody on the Enbridge is China, Hong Kong, Thailand, United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, and I think there's a couple more. All these countries have signed on to the Enbridge. Now, the Enbridge, what I'm worried about is Saudi Arabia using Enbridge, and what that's going to do is bypass the dollar for oil. And what they're fixing to do, China is fixing to start backing the currency or digital currency by gold. And that way they can bypass the U.S., the Swiss dollar, or our dollar through Swiss. Because when you go through Swiss, you got to use American dollars to pay for and buy for oil. So if you think about that, and Saudi Arabia signed on to that, and it was I wrote down, think about this, since I think it was 25. I didn't put down the month, but from when they started Enbridge, there has been 4,000 cross-border transactions through Enbridge. And what this is, these banks, is through the digital banks of Hong Kong and Singapore is where this money's going to. And the money goes through, and this is where China is starting to control more and more. And they're coming out with a gold-backed digital currency so they can go through the central banks and pay through, like I said, the Hong Kong, Thailand, and China, Hong Kong, and the United Arab Emirates and Saudi Arabia. And so they're going through, and so Saudi Arabia was like, we were really friends with them, and Saudi Arabia is using the dollar now, and they're using the yuan. And this yuan is going to be a digital gold-backed CBD or CBDC or whatever the hell they call it. And so what we're seeing now is more and more people are getting away from the dollar, and our dollar is not being bought. That loser Obama library.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Iran doesn't mind the yuan either.
No, see, China is helping Iran. China is helping Iran with satellite positions and where to send those rockets and positions and stuff like that. So Iran and China are buddies.
In defensive weapons, that's what took down that helicopter.
Yep, exactly. And so that's what we're seeing. And so if you think about all these dollar institutions for American dollars, are not going well. Now, I'm going to make a prediction here talking about the dollar. The next time they meet, I believe they meet in a month and a half. Let's see, June. Yeah, about a month and a half is 1 or 2 months. They will meet again. And I'm going to make a prediction that they raise interest rates. Yeah, in the morning it is pretty cold, Jamie. It was the other day, it was 42 in the morning time, and then it warms up.
I will predict, and one of us has got to be right, I'm going to predict they're going to lower it.
See, I don't think so. And this is why I don't think they're going to. Now, think about what I'm fixing to say. I mean, they could lower it, but I'm just telling you, I think they're going to raise the rates next time. And the reason is Japan is having issues right now with their own currency. And Japan has been selling off currencies of U.S. treasuries to support their currency. Well, what the U.S. has to do is to raise the rates to stay above Japan, because Japan is raising the rates on that. I'm going to get.
I agree. I agree that that's a logical thing. Like if you was Spock and you you told him that, but I think that with Trump, he don't go logic. He wants it to go. He wants it down.
I agree with you 100%. They want it down. Now I want you to think about this. The Japanese yen, for a long time, their rate was like 0.75, a 0.25% on their money. And people were borrowing loans over there and coming in here investing into T-bills, and then they would sell the T-bills and they'll pay back the loans in Japan. Well, Japan is trying to get their currency to hold up. So what they're doing is raising the rates up. And they're getting close. Let's see, at the 20-year rate, U.S. Treasury bond is at 5%. Japan, a 20-year rate, is 3.58. It's at nearly 4%. And they're talking about raising the rate again in Japan to help shore up the Japanese yen. So what that means, the United States has to keep their interest rate up higher to combat against the Japanese yen, because they own a lot of our government. They are one of the highest holders of United States debt.
And inflation. Because
yes.
our inflation's going up. I would say I'm going to predict 5.1% inflation the next month. So
I think it'll be, I mean, realistically, I that is probably, but really our inflation rate is about 11% if you get right down to it.
Maybe higher.
Yeah, it could be higher, maybe 15%. But Rocky, so we will suffer. Yes, you will, Barbara. We're going to have to tighten our belts even more because of what is going on. The whole world right now is dependent on the United States government, and they are having issues of getting enough people to invest in the treasury bills. So I'm waiting and I'm watching the treasury bills, the short-term bills, the 3-month, the 6 month, and a 1 year. I want to see if they start inverting higher yield on than the longer ones. And right now they're not. And so, and that's what. So that'll get you an idea of what's going to happen. And so with inflation going to hit us, and they raise rates, it's going to make it even worse. And gas, I'm gonna say one thing, and I will say I'm gonna stock up. But if you can buy you some gas, put it in some gas cans, and stabilize it, you're going to see gas lines. It's going to get bad. We're just starting to see it, and nobody's saying it because next month in July is when we run out of our own reserve, because they can't pump the reserves dry. If you understand that, the caverns that they store this oil in, they can't pump it out all the way because of the thing will collapse. The oil is keeping it, and they're pumping salt water in to push the oil out. But the oil's heavier. So what will happen, these caverns that they got all this oil in will start collapsing. Can you even come close to think of any administration that has caused such extensive damage to our country than this administration?
Carter.
Jimmy Carter was pretty bad, Barbara. We were at 19%. I was just a young kid, but I remember it.
Oh man, they had fist fights at the pumps. It
was bad.
You could only have $5 in gas. You couldn't.
Yep.
They limited it how much you could get.
Yeah, I think it's Jimmy Carter's worse than what we're seeing right now, but we're getting close to it getting worse because we're going to see a lot of people. Hey, Joseph, thank you for coming. I know the official year on when the United States economy is going to collapse. I would love to hear that, Joseph. What year do you think is going to collapse? That'd be interesting because there's no way I can predict that. They've been keeping this thing going for a long time.
Let me ask you this question: 4 months is the election. If the Democrats take the House and Senate, what will 2027 be like? Because they're not going to want Trump to get anything, and Trump's not going to want them to get anything. You think that's a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, I'm going to be straight on that one. Even though the Republicans has a House, the Republican has a Senate, they haven't really done much of anything. To me, I have not seen Congress sit on their hands and not do anything. So it's going to be, I don't think we're going to see much change whether they got it or not, to tell you the truth, because Republicans hadn't done crap. You got too many rhinos in there and blocking stuff and stuff like that. So it's bad. Joseph says that 2032 is when this country is going to collapse. That is probably pretty close because Agenda 2030 is what these oligarchs of these billionaires are trying to push for 2030. You'll own nothing and you will like it. And so this is, you could be pretty close on that, Joseph. I'm going to remember that. It's going to in my brain right there. I'll remember that. That'd be interesting. So,
well, they're waiting so they can put this new system in. So, yeah, it's going to collapse so they can put the new system in.
Yes. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Well, I think what they're going to try and do is they're going to try and push a CBDC on us as we the people. As we get closer, and I've been having these actual talks about this, is the actual talking about cars. And these cars, 2027 is when kill switches are going in, and they going in with this ID where they can read your face, and if you look tired or that's right, Lucky Star, they have been sitting on their thumbs. I agree with you. The cars in 2027, even 25, 26, 27, I wouldn't own one of those damn cars, because what they're doing is they're trying to take all of our actual control of our transportation away from people. I wouldn't have a new car.
Yeah, they want these 12-minute, 15-minute cities, they say, where like you live, you within walking distance of everything. Kind of like New York City. New York City, you got everything within spitting distance. I mean, there's nothing you can't do,
Right. The Eagle Steve, where was it? Silver. I got to look for his comment there. I was going to read his comment because I agree with him. Where'd he go?
David Chung said something about 10,000 gold. I think that's very possible.
Yep, I
think 25,000 gold is very possible.
Yep. Silver Shelby, people, please look at this. Charles is related to Danica from back in the 1400s. People need to start researching these idiots that we put in. I agree with you 100%, Silver Shelby. And what you just said, I'm trying to look for that comment you just said.
And noodly, my truck's right at 40 years old, still goes.
Yeah, see, that's like me. Every car, my newest car is a 2018, and I bought that used, and it does not have the tracking on it. Everything it's got on it is 3G, and they did away with 3G in 2019. So I'm safe with that car. Now, what other way they're going to track you is with your cell phones. And if you don't want to be tracked, like me, I have a Faraday bag I put my phone in, so I can leave the house and they don't have a clue. Or you can just leave your phone at the house, whatever you want to do. But J-Lo Trump is a horrible person ever. Yes, Obama, Bush, and Sarah Palin are related. I did not know that. Obama and Bush and Sarah Palin are related. That's interesting.
Palin kind of disappeared, didn't she? Never heard
Yeah,
about her.
yep. She sure did. She sure did.
I know she lost her last election when she ran.
Yeah. She didn't have the right husband, so she needed me for a husband. Eagle Steve. Eagle Steve says Rocky's first car was a Model T. He bought it new. Oh, that's funny, Eagles. You know, Eagle Steve, I'll tell you this. My very first car was a 1950 Ford with a flathead V8 in it. And I bought it. There was two of them, 254. One had a 6-cylinder in it. And I fixed up the 50 Ford with the flathead V8 and needed a new transmission. I put a new transmission. I was a little kid when I did this now, mind you. And I didn't have a jack. Me and my brother lifted that heavy-ass cast iron transmission in and put it in that car with our backs and arms. Yeah, it's I thought 2009 was the cutoff for track. No, Lucky Star, they have tracking in them all the way up to 2018, but where they really got, because 2019 is the first year that they did 5G. Everything went from 3G at 2018, and then they jumped to 5G in 2019. So
that's when you knew you wanted to be a mechanic, huh?
Yep. I was doing mechanic around my backyard. I was a backyard mechanic. So, yeah, that's for sure. My truck is a 17. Okay. There you go, Jamie Foxx. You don't want it too new because is it a Chevy or a Ford? You can actually take out the unit that does track them in 3G out of them, and it don't hurt your vehicle at all. And so, yeah, I'm buying a car this coming year. Nothing new or expensive either. Beto says, what's a good car, Rocky, you recommend me that I could find parts for anywhere? Well, I would say probably, if you want a V8, well, you kind of give me an idea what are you looking for? Like a V8, something, really good gas mileage car, or what are you looking for, Beto? And then I'll give you my honest opinion. I'm putting an engine in a 2009. It's a Pontiac Vibe, and it gets 40 miles a gallon, and it has no tracking on it or anything. And I got the engine for it. I'm going to tear it down and do it and sell it. So, but yeah, that.
I'm waiting for a flying car myself.
A flying car? You'll be tracked. You will be tracked. See, I want something that can't be tracked. I drive a 2003 Ford diesel if I want to get out on the road. Beto said, yeah, V8 or something that gets good gas mileage. Okay. If you want something with 40 miles a gallon, a Honda Fit, Pontiac Vibe, or a Toyota Metrix. Those are good cars. They'll go a long way, and they get 40 miles a gallon. That's 3 different cars right there. I like the Honda Fit, and the Pontiac Vibe was made by Toyota. Toyota Vibe and the Toyota Metric are the same cars, just different branding on it. So Toyota made those cars, and they get 40 miles a gallon. I have a 2009, and like I said, I'm putting the engine in. So that may give you a good help. If you want a V8, I would stick with a truck, like a Chevy or Ford V8. And I wouldn't get too new. I'd probably stick around 2010 and that area.
Well, mine's
You're welcome, Beto.
Mine's 87 Dodge. It's
see if you can see that now your car is an exception because you can't go out and find an 87 Dodge nowhere. You know, think about it. And all these cars that if you can get a car that is and the problem with these cars, anything 2002 back, running as alcohol is going to be a problem for you. It'll eat the engines up. This 15%, 10% will be okay, but 15% will eat it up. So you want to stay away from anything that's newer than that. So all the new cars will have facial recognition and new law Trump has to you. You know what? You're right, Silver Shelf, they're going to have the kill switch in them too. And it's just more ways to control you. And I'm not, yes, hey, JM's in the house. Good to see you. Alcohol Ethel, yes. 79's in the house. Did I miss a god? No, look at here. 79. You see this here? Here is a 10th gold bar, 1/10 gram. So it's a bigger one. I'm going to give one of these away once a month. So it's a bigger gold bar. When the files were released, some pages exposed victims' names and addresses. Some were harassed by the public and others who had axe to grind or crime. Google and the administration were sued. Yes, that's true. Very true, Stephanie. Thank you for that. But yeah, that is spot on. Well, you know what? This hour went by really fast.
Yeah.
I mean, it went by really fast. To me, this was a good system. So let me see how many we got in here tonight.
I got my number.
You got the number? All right, hang on here. I got to see what we got 24 watching. And so, all right, hang on here. So we got 24 watching. So let me pick out a number like 1 through 35. We're going to have a silver bar, 1 gram silver bar, and this gold bar going out to today. Plus, you get a penny. So let's see here. There you go. All right. Matt Wing picks 7. All right. He's who we started with. 1 through 35. Beto got 10. Okay. Master Blaster, you got a chance. Buy up gold silver's got 11. Master Blaster, pick a different number. Jamie Foxx, pick a different number. 3. Beto's got 10. Okay. Doodley's got 16, 17. Silver Shelby's got 8, 28. Paul Smith's got 26. Barbara's got 69. Hey, your package is on the way there, darling. Let me know when you get it. Robert Kemp's got 4. Eagle Steve 27. I think everybody's doing 19 for Stephanie. I don't see another 19. David's got 18. Let me see if we got another 18 in there.
There's 2 13s, so somebody's got to get another one.
Oh, somebody got it. Okay. All right. Jamie Foxx got 23. Let me see here. Let me go back up and see whose 13s we got.
You got Water the Possibilities, and you got Silver Shelby Stacker.
Hold on. All right. I see Water Possibility. I see he's the first 13. All right. Hold on. There's who? I'm not seeing a second. Water Possibility. Who else did you say has got the other 13?
Oh, well, he's got 13. Okay. Oh, he's saying 13 salvage yards have been burned up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, 13. Yes. All right. All right. So let me hit the stop. What number did you pick there, 79? Come on, 79. Come on, 79. Beto, there you go. Thank you, Beto. She picked 3. I don't think anybody's got 3. Let me go back up here and check.
Can't go over.
All right, you can't go over. So she 79's got 3. So Beto, thank you. All right, let's see what your number is. So you're going to get this 1/10 of a gram of the bigger bar now, and we're going to do a silver bar. So let's see who. Okay, 28. Okay. Silver Shelby's at 28. All right. Okay. Let's see who's going to get this one. What number did you pick there, Mr. ALC?
Okay. There's the bullets.
Oh, you know what? Those are cool. I've never shot those.
Okay, here we go. It was Caitlin Clark against Connecticut. She had 14 assists.
14 assists. All right, let me go back up and see who's got the closest to that.
The second highest she's ever had. So
I don't think anybody picked. I think 13 is going to be the closest. Auto salvage yard 13.
Water possibilities, I think, won.
Water possibility. Okay. I don't see anybody. Nobody's got 14. So water, I think you are the winner. And let's put you a. Let me get my. There you go, water possibilities. There's my email. What number did you have, Stephanie? I can't remember. There was quite a few people close to that. Beto had 10. Gold, Master Blaster, they all had 11. Jamie Foxx had 11. All right. All right, Mr. Water Possibility, be sure and send me an email. So what I think we ought to do here, people, I'm personally going to do it. I'm going to stock up on gas. I'm going to get me some non-ethanol gas.
Oh, I see something different in the background.
Do what?
I see something different in the background.
Background of what?
The dummy don't have his joint anymore.
Oh, no, he did. No, I took it out and didn't. Let me, there is something different up there. I'm going to go with myself. Let's see if anybody can figure it out. Now, Noodley's, he's really good. He's nailed that thing so many times, but I don't think he's going to be able to get this one, but we'll see if he does. So, Noodley, you get a chance of whoever wants to. There is something different up there, and it's really hard to see. Rocky got smoked. Oh, how'd you know they're 79? Mark says he had 14. Let me go back up there. Didn't Mark? Let me look. Let me go back up here. I didn't see a 14 period.
I didn't either.
I see a 4. I'm not seeing it, Mark. I'm going back up here and we'll look again. I'll double check. Matt Wing was the first with 7. I'm not even seeing a guess at where you guessed up there, Mark. Let me check. Barbara 69. Robert Kemp's 4. I see you up there. You made a Terry. Just tell me what you want me to hear for. Okay, I see your comment, Mark, but I don't see a number. I don't see a number up there for you, Mark. Yeah, I don't see it. If you guess, it didn't come through. All right. Okay. I don't see it up there. So let me see if, let me check my email.
I got Matt 7, Zardo's 8, Beto 10, Buy Up Gold 11, Master Blaster 11, Eagle 27, Jamie 11. What was everybody wanting 11 for? I must have missed something there.
that I don't know.
79 was 3, Beto 10, Silver Shelby was, oh yeah, that was the other thing. David Metcalf 9, Noodley 16, Lucky Star 17, Silver Shelby Stacker 28, 26 for Paul Smith, 69 for Barbara, 4 for Robert, 27 for Eagle, 13 for Water the Possibilities, Master Blaster 22, Stephanie 19, David Chung 18, Jamie Foxx 19. I guess they had to change. And Jamie Foxx 23. And that's it.
Yeah, I didn't see it up there. I went through it twice. You see it? Where do you see it at? You need to smoke another bowl there, 79. Water possibilities, be sure and get my email and send me your stuff.
14 for
Bob. 31, I see it. Okay.
Bob, I had 14 too. She had 14 reasons to not like Trump. She said, oh, Lord. She says it, get out of here. Get out of here.
Exactly. There you go.
Oh my.
Water possibilities. You're the winner. Be sure and send me an email. Rocky Superstar Smoking Motor. There you go, Noodly. Yes, I am. Eagle Steve says he's 14. There you go. There you go. More like 14,000. There you go. That's good. That's good. Well, this is a good stream. I hope everybody learned a little bit. I really think we're going to see gas really shoot up high, expensive. And I know I've said something about this in the past, but I thought I'd bring it up again just to remind everybody, stock up while you can, keep your tanks full, and that way Biden
get your
she was 13, I was 31.
get your WD-30 or 40. I mean, not WD-30. I mean, the motor oil, 1030, 1040. Yep.
Get you some motor oil for, at least one oil change in stock, 5 or 6 quarts.
Yeah, what they're saying is that when you go to these places to get it changed, if you don't do it yourself, they're giving you short.
Yeah, they're not going to fill it up what you need. So gold is over 4,200. Let's see what gold. Let me refresh. Let's see what gold and silver is doing right now. Let's see. All right.
And we learned about
this. Now listen to this. Now, I was at Sal's today, and silver was a minus 48 cents. Well, I'm seeing silver right now is $1.94 up. It's 66.84. Gold is up $55. It's $2.09 right now. Stock up in bean and have plenty. Yes, I stock up on beans and have plenty. Yeah, you're right there, Eagle Steve. That's right.
And we learned 30 caliber weapon. We learned about the hammer.
That's something I didn't know. I did not know that. So there we go. So everybody, it is past 6 o'clock, and I'm going to say good night. And I got some more stuff I want to bring out tonight, but there was so much I couldn't bring it all out. And make sure that we're going to be in for some hard times. It's not going to be good for us. We, the people, are going to have to get through it. So everybody,
we learn AOC. We learned AOC makes Dolly Parton look like
she's a lookalike. All right, everybody, we're going to call it good night. And be sure, water possibility, be sure and send me your email, your address, so I can get that to you. Good night, everyone. Beto, everybody in there. Mark B, Barbara, Master Blaster, Beto, and also Stephanie, thank you so much. And everybody in here, Master Blaster, Water, Stephanie. I'm trying to get everybody. Good night, everybody. We're going to end the stream. Good night.
Until next week, unless I get run over by a bus.
Let's hope not.